And hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kyle the Pug Sports Review Show, where we talk about all the hottest sports topics from all over the country, including professional, collegiate, high school, pee-wee, and, of course, other sports in that ballpark. No pun intended, of course, because this is a sports show. But anyways, guys, welcome to Kyle the Pug Sports Review Show, where the sports are always first. But that is our NCAT phrase. I don't know why I use that, but whatever. That's an old phrase from a long time ago. I'll explain in another video. But anyways, guys, I'm Kyle the Pug, a.k.a. Kyle Lodi, the host of the most and the man with the plan. And with me right now is somebody who is willing to be hungry on Thanksgiving. He's hungry right now. Slow your roll there, buddy. You gotta wait a day before Thanksgiving rolls around tomorrow. It's Cowboy Nick.
How y'all doing, folks? It's me, Cowboy Nick. Cowboy Nick. And remember, folks, if you need to get a turkey, there's a very easy way to get one. What you do is you go out on the country road, take a minivan, and hit it really hard, and there's a turkey for Thanksgiving.
No, nobody wants roadkill for Thanksgiving. That's just messed up.
Hey, if you can't afford to buy one, you can always, like I said, you just hit one.
No, that's just messed up. Don't be doing that on Thanksgiving, guys. Don't be not shooting, but don't be running over turkeys. Come on. That's animal abuse right there. Just go to your local grocery store if you haven't today. Pick up a turkey at a good price, and let's just go from there. So, anyways, guys, welcome to the show. As I said before, we got some sports topics today. Of course, we got some Thanksgiving talk here coming up along with our Thanksgiving picks. And, of course, we got Hockeytown as well later on. But right now, we're going to stick to the topic with the NFL. And we're going to talk about like a few games at random. At least we're going to give our thoughts on these random games while Cowboy Nick's going to discuss his thoughts and, all that other good stuff. So, anyways, guys, let's get right into Week 11 recap. So, let's get right into the Monday Night Football game where the Raiders beat the Texans in a thriller by a touchdown. Now, this was expected.
Yes, it was. And I wish I was there because I would have given me like 5 cervezas.
All right, so Derek Carr, 3 touchdowns, 295 yards, just had a good game. And, of course, it was a real thriller, like I said, down to the stretch. I'm not talking about Michael Jackson's thriller. I'm talking about this game. It was really, all Raider fans everywhere were just biting their nails, and they were kind of nervous, and they almost had a heart attack in this game.
Well, wouldn't you, think about it? It was a great game. It was close, but like I said, I knew it was going to be close. But it was one of those games, excuse me, allergies. When you look at it, and you look at the way the game was played, people were just
They were into it. They were literally into it.
Yeah. Plus, you had fans out there also, which I was laughing about. People were asking questions earlier that morning on, excuse me, these allergies, they give you. They were asking questions and talking to people in Mexico. What is your favorite team? And you see, half of the city of Mexico City wasn't wearing Raider gear; they were wearing Dallas Cowboy gear.
Well, yeah, there are a lot of Cowboys fans down there. There's a mix of them, really, down there. It depends on what side of Mexico you're on. But anyways, guys, going to the other Bay Area team that is doing really, really awful, the exact opposite. The 49ers, yeah, they've lost 9 straight. Tom Brady came in, threw 4 touchdowns. It was actually close, surprisingly, from the first half, and then it was just all Patriots the second half. So 30-17 was the final. Patriots are 8-2, just like the Raiders, and they're tied for the division record in the AFC, for best record in the AFC. So what were your thoughts on the Patriots-Niners game?
Well, I knew this was going to happen.
Well, you didn't expect the first half to be like that.
No, but when it came down to it, you saw what happened, and then Tom Brady put on his Darth Vader mask and just went empire on the 49ers' ass, and basically Kaepernick just started throwing shit, and it just went down to the fact that even uncle was crying. My uncle was like, fuck this shit. And you, as you know, Uncle Larry doesn't like to cuss a lot, but you know, when you hear Uncle Larry going, fuck this shit, you know that's bad.
All right, speaking of teams that are doing bad, the Cleveland Browns have lost 11 straight, and now they're 0-11 after losing to Pittsburgh in 24-9.
Okay,
And Le'Veon Bell, 246 yards and touchdown, was pretty much the MVP of that game.
Yeah, but let's just remember this. Remember who we're talking about. It's the Browns. So
Cleveland's inferior team.
Yeah, this team was built to lose because, like, you think about it. When was the last time they won? That which was Super Bowl in the 40s? Like, seriously, you can't think of it. When you have a team like this who hasn't won a Super Bowl since the 40s, you're like, okay, yeah, there's a problem.
Well, here's the other thing that I just saw recently, like before we started the show. The Cleveland Browns picked up RG3 for an emergency quarterback. I don't know what that's going to do for them. Plus the fact that I know RG3's career is going to go downhill if he signed with Cleveland. Come on, man.
No shit.
I mean, I have nothing bad against the Cleveland Browns, but I mean, I can understand what they're doing here. It's an emergency. They need a quarterback, that can save them for like maybe the next 5 games. I highly doubt that, but we'll see where it goes from there.
Basically, it's like one of those roller coasters. You see up there, they go clank, 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 clank. And that's basically what's going to happen. And it's just like it's really, really interesting for me to see. But the one thing that I am also really, really surprised about, and I did not think this was going to happen, and I'm honestly saying to myself, I'm shocked by this. But I didn't think the Lions were going to do as good as they did against the Jaguars. I thought it was going to be the Lions were going to win, but I didn't think it was going to be as close of a game or as good of a game as it did.
No, the Lions played a good game. The Jaguars surprisingly kept it close though throughout the rest of the game. I mean, it was a really good game.
I was so shocked by that. Yeah, it was like you look at Chris Ivory and with the 75 receiving yards, and then you have him with the 39 rushing yards and 17 carries. Like,
it was an average game for him, for Jacksonville.
Yeah, but when you look at Stafford going 278 yards, I have never seen Stafford do that in a long time. I haven't seen Stafford have.
I've seen Stafford do that plenty of times. Believe me. Moving on here to ridiculously close games where. Of course, you were proven wrong in this game because, the biased fan that you are. And the Cowboys did win by 10 points, but the Ravens really kept it close. And like I said, Cowboy, you were way off on your prediction. The biased side was coming out of you that day.
Yeah, pretty much. But the other thing I'm going to say is this: the other team that I thought was a good old-fashioned slobber knocker was even though they lost, I was so proud of Kansas City. I was so proud of them.
They got upset at home against the Buccaneers. So how can you be proud of a team that got upset at home?
Okay.
And this is actually the funny thing, though, too, because the Buccaneers are 4-1 on the road. I mean, no records don't mean anything when win-loss on home or road-wise, but... I mean, yeah, Jameis Winston played well. It wasn't good as, Dak Prescott's numbers, of course, who's probably going to be the savior for the Cowboys, 301 yards, 3 touchdowns. But, of course, we have, with Jameis Winston, he actually did really well this game. He threw for over 300 yards, got a touchdown in there. I mean, it's a really, very solid game for him. Can't complain.
Yeah, plus the fact that you have to remember, the Chiefs they didn't win, but come on, 19-17, you have to admit, that's to keep it that close of a game in this situation.
I would be mad if I was the Chiefs right now. And I'm just saying this.
Mad, but you have to remember
I would be mad. I'm not saying I am, but I said I would be mad if I were, the Kansas City Chiefs right now. Because they had an undefeated record at home prior to this game. And they let their guard down at home, and they lose to the Buccaneers, which, of course, was a close game. Don't get me wrong. But I would still be upset if I was the Kansas City Chiefs at this point. They need to make some adjustments for the next game and just go from there.
Well, that's what you learn from it. And then you have another game that I didn't think was
All right, so one more game we're going to talk about here really quick before we move on. Let's see, which one was, the Redskins and the Packers. Yeah, that game was something.
Oh my God. Stop.
42 to 20. I mean, the Packers did score 24 points, but the Redskins almost doubled their score. Let's just leave it at that. Kirk Cousins, 375 yards, 3 touchdowns. Robert Kelly was the story here. 137 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns.
Wow, I didn't think he could go that many yards.
Well, if you're in college, that'd be one thing, but the professionals, it's a different story. But anyways, guys, okay, that's enough of the games. Moving on, though, we're going to stay we're kind of staying in the NFL, but we're going to get to our picks here shortly. But for the first 7 minutes, I know this is a Thanksgiving special, and I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the show. And tomorrow, like I said before, it's Thanksgiving, so there's going to be a lot of people here in America just stuffing their faces with turkey, stuffing, dressing, mashed potatoes, gravy, a bunch of things that everybody would eat on Thanksgiving, pumpkin pie, cranberry sauce, stuff like that. It's going to be really good tomorrow for sure, and it's going to be amazing.
I have a buddy of mine who lives up in Washington State, and I have never heard someone do this before. When his family makes stuffing, they mix black olives and habanero chili peppers into it.
Interesting.
Yeah, I even said it to him. I go, I asked him, is it good? And he goes, yeah, my grandma usually has like 3 bowls and then passes it out.
Interesting topic, my friend.
Right? But would you ever think about putting jalapeno peppers and black olives into a stuffing? I've never thought of that.
Well, honestly, if you want my opinion on this, I mean, it would be interesting to try because, I never had jalapeno peppers, in stuffing or black olives for that matter. But at the end of the day, I would definitely like to try that at least one time in my life. And if it's good, I can definitely go for that. But if it's a little too hot and spicy for me, then yeah, it's kind of a different story. But then again, I love hot and spicy foods. That's always been my thing.
Yes, you do. Like you did that one time on that burrito where you guzzled it in hot sauce. So.
Yeah, well, that's something completely different there, man. But anyways.
Well, you have to fall off a taco truck that one time.
Well, yeah, like I said, that's a different topic. We'll talk about that another time. But what are your favorite Thanksgiving dishes, Cowboy? I know we talked about this last year on the podcast when it was still a thing, but what are your favorite dishes? Just remind everybody.
Okay. Number 1, I'm addicted to black olives.
Okay.
2, I love stuffing. And 3,
okay.
I like mashed potatoes mixed with my I put the turkey on the bottom and then I stuff the mashed potatoes on top and dump the gravy on all of them, and just making a mix so it's one thing, and I enjoy that because I love that. So.
When I imagine you doing something like that, it would look like something that would be from prison food, but that would be just me. But that's totally on you though. Yeah, because once you mix it up, it turns like a brownish color and it looks like prison food. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me. I don't know, but I mean that's your call. That's your call if you want to do that. I mean, I really don't care.
No, knowing you would probably laugh your ass off seeing me in an orange jumpsuit walking down the aisle.
Well, anyways, moving on here really quick. So. We were talking about, okay, that's, of course, Cowboy Nick's dishes, but the turkey legs, what, light meat or dark meat, what would you prefer?
I like white meat.
Okay, so you won't eat the dark meat off the turkey legs or anything like that?
I strip it off. I don't eat it right away. I like to strip it off, and I eat the white meat, and then what I do is I use I save the dark meat for a layer, and then, on the next day, if I have, spaghetti and stuff, I'll mix it in like that.
Okay, so here's another interesting thing I was going to get to. So, I have a friend, I'm not going to say this person's name. She does not like turkey. I swear to God, no joke. No joke.
I mean, I like turkey. That's a crime.
Well, I'm not saying. I mean, that's basically her call, but it's whatever. But I don't know why this came about, but she'll have like I don't know, something chicken related or steak. I don't know, something to do with that. I don't remember exactly what she said.
Like what? Does she eat turducken?
Well, something like that. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. I mean, she doesn't like turkey. She won't eat anything turkey. Well, I love turkey. Anything really, honestly, because that's like my second. That's like my second favorite meat to eat, besides number one being chicken and all that. But that's besides the point.
Yeah.
But and then steak would probably come in like third. But anyways, yeah, she doesn't eat anything turkey related. I was kind of shocked when I heard that.
Yeah, my third. If I had to pick anything for my third favorite meat, would have to be lamb.
Oh yeah, lamb's also lamb chops. Yeah, that's not a bad option though for Thanksgiving. Also, I mean, somebody can bring lamb chops in. I've actually seen somebody put in lamb chops before, so not. I mean, it's not common, but it's not rare either.
Yeah, like people saying that you could I've heard someone say they have a buddy of mine said that for when they have Christmas dinner they'll have the honey baked ham and then they bring in
don't even get me started with the honey baked ham. Oh my god, don't even get me started.
And then they bring in hot wings.
Oh my lord, don't even get me started on that. Oh my god, you're starting to make me hungry now. But anyways, guys, with all that. All right, but with Thanksgiving food, family, and meal comes football on Thanksgiving. Now, of course, you got a few games here on football, and that's very, very common. So, of course, we have we got a few games here on football. We're gonna give out our Thanksgiving picks, and I think last year I was undefeated. I wasn't sure about that, but if I remember correctly, I was undefeated with. I know you lost one, but I actually was perfect on all three of my picks. Hopefully to do it again this year. So that being said, we're actually going to get into our picks for Thanksgiving, and I normally don't do any picks Wednesday, but we're doing it for a special occasion, guys. So here we go with our picks. So we have 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. That's 12:30 on the East Coast. We have the Vikings and the Lions, and in this game, I want to go with the Lions here because they are coming off a win against Jacksonville, and Vikings haven't been really doing that great since their undefeated start. So I like the Lions here at home by a field goal, maybe two field goals at that.
Yeah, I have to go with you on that one. The Vikings are better home team than they are on the road. And I'm going to go with the Lions by 2 field goals. Yeah, I have to agree with you on that.
All right, then game number 2, we have the Redskins at the Cowboys, and of course the Cowboys always play on Thanksgiving Day, and that's not really a big surprise there. But going into the picks here, I feel like the Cowboys are going to win here by 10 points here. Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott will lead the way.
Yeah. Did you see Ezekiel Elliott on Sunday, man? That was just
Did you see what he was wearing at the postseason game? Okay, a little off topic, but did you see what he was wearing at the postseason press conference? Oh my god, I just wanted to cringe. He was wearing a crop top. I just wanted to cringe, honestly. But yeah, I hike the Cowboys here by 10 points here. I think it's going to be close. The Redskins will give them some trouble.
Of course, their defense,
the Redskins' offense is really, really good, surprisingly. Kirk Cousins is 17 touchdowns on pace for 4,000 yards, but still like the Cowboys here by 10 points.
Yeah, but you can't underestimate the Hog. That's the one thing I tell people all the time. Don't ever underestimate the Hog.
All right, and of course we have the final game over here, and I don't know if this game is I guess it's kind of a thing for both teams because I guess they're both trying to fight for a playoff spot. I don't know, they're trying to stay alive here. But we have the Steelers and the Colts. Now, interesting game. Both teams are 5-5. Records are very identical to each other, but I got to give it to the Colts here at home because, I know the Steelers beat the Browns. They're coming off that, but they're facing a whole different team in the Colts. And I think it's going to be a close game, and I think it's going to come down to a last-second touchdown here. So I like the Colts by 4 points, so I think it'll be like maybe last-second touchdown, maybe defensive stop. I don't know, but I know the result's going to be by 4 points. So the Colts at home here.
Yeah, I like I have to say this. I like the Steelers to win this one, but I'm going to say this. The Steelers are going to win this, but the Colts are going to...
It's going to be I think it's going to be a shootout, for sure. The game's going to get near, I would say, high 20s, low 30s, somewhere around there.
Yes. And it's just going to be extremely crazy.
Yeah, so those are our Thanksgiving picks, of course, with me, of course, going with the Lions, the Cowboys, and the Colts. I'm going all home teams. I didn't go all home teams last year, but then we got Nick, of course, the Lions, Cowboys, and Steelers. So that was this is going to be pretty much a tiebreaker here. Not really. I mean, it's for fun. We're not doing it for money or anything, but it's whatever. But anyways, guys, moving on here. Okay, stop, Nick. Calm down. But anyways, we are going to be getting to our our final topic of the show, which everybody loves. It's Hockeytown, of course, with your boy Cowboy Nick. So take it away, man. The floor is yours.
All right, folks, and welcome to Hockeytown. Hey, it's Hockeytown, and don't forget to for all you people out there, open up or get one of those little brewskis, get yourself some brewskis, and have some Hockeytown. Hey, it's Hockeytown. So we got some great things going to you right now. Purdington's still putting up a fight. Former Ranger defensive end Dale Purdington doesn't pull punches about the havoc that concussion wrecked on his brain. Now he is battling to make a living and to make hockey safer than he was before. See, if you guys don't know Fullerton, he's back in the 90s. Dale Fullerton was the guy who was known as Kyle might remember this guy. He was known as the Goliath. He was one of those guys. All you had to do was look at him, and he would punch you in the face and just started a fight. And back in 2001, he had to end his career because he got punched in the head, and he wound up having a depressed skull fracture, which caused him to have minor brain delays. So now he's working in the industry on building equipment, but he's one of those defensive and that is known. All you had to do was just look at him, and he would just basically punch you in the face. And so now he's working on making safer and better gear for little league, for pee wee hockey, high school and college hockey, as well as making better rules for professional hockey. He is also now, from what I've heard, he's married, has 4 kids, and he doesn't speak much. So it's something that's pretty crazy when you think about it. But tonight we're gonna have some great games tonight, as we have some pre-Thanksgiving hockey coming up tonight, as we have the Red Wings taking on the 8-10 Red Wings, might I add, taking on the Sabres tonight in Buffalo. Maple Leafs going to New Jersey to take on the Devils. Penguins going into Madison Square Garden tonight to take on the Rangers. The Blues going into Washington to take on the Capitals. The Calgary Flames, the professional affiliate for the Stockton Heat, will be going to Columbia to take on the Blue Jackets. The Jets will be going to Minnesota to take on the Wild. On NBC Sports tonight, the Tampa Bay Lightning will be home to face off against the 12-7 Tampa Bay Lightning. So they're one of the top teams up there, competing against the Penguins and things like that. So they're battling hard, and we may have the chance to see Tampa Bay as a playoff team this year to take on the Flyers in Tampa Bay. So it's going to be interesting to see the Stars taking on the Predators tonight in Nashville. The Oilers going to Colorado to take on the Avalanche. The Canucks taking on the Coyotes tonight. And also at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, our very own, and people I know, everyone around here are going to be listening to this video. They're going to be like, yes, the San Jose Sharks will be home to take on one of the biggest rivals in their area, the Blackhawks. So it's going to be interesting to see. The LA Kings will be home tonight to take on the Islanders, but the ruling is that an official will be monitoring the game tonight from the stand and in the booth. So there's going to be some officials around in that game, even though that the main office of the LA Kings aren't happy about this. But the NHL front office is saying, well, it's your grave. Now it's your grave that you dug it, so now you have to lay in it. Kyle?
Oh, so that's your Hockeytown segment. You're all done there, and you still got 5 minutes left to go, dude. Maybe a little less.
And, I'm not quite done yet, but it's getting there. We also have some great things to let you know as well. That tomorrow for Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving Day parade, they're not named yet, and the official outcome of it has not been let out yet. But there is going to be 3 mascots from the NHL going to be in the Thanksgiving Day parade. The mascots have not been chosen yet. Due to the fact that they do want to have the LA Kings mascot there, and a lot of people have been complaining, stating that they don't want King there because of the fact of what has happened with the LA Kings, and they're trying to pick a replacement. But people in LA have also said that we are sorry to say that we are embarrassed and ashamed for what our hockey team has done. Also, another thing in news, here Graves itself, the shootout win, 14th in a row, the 14th round of the shootout. Ducks defensive mid Kevin Briska shoots shots misses wide of the net. Islanders defensive mid Nick Levy follows that by sinking a wrist shot past Jonathan Brunner as New York wins a 3-2 in a shootout against last night against the Anaheim Ducks. So back to you, Kyle.
Oh, the Anaheim Ducks, huh? And I was just actually gonna say one thing though about the Sharks thing. The Blackhawks are not even from their area.
No, but everyone thinks of them. Like when you talk to Sharks fans and you talk to Blackhawks fans, they don't like each other. So it's like one of those things.
Well, that's because they're all drunk and stupid and they try to start fights with one another. That's probably one of the reasons why. They don't like each other.
Are you guys doing about the Cardinals and the Dodgers as well? Because it's kind of the same thing when you look at it.
No, I'm talking. No, if you meant the Giants and the Dodgers, yeah, that'd be saying something. But how about the Cardinals and the Cubs? Though they're like that. They're always like that. I'm not gonna say Cardinals. I mean, they're probably there'll be some scuffles here and there, but it's not as bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some scuffles are right. But like when you see basically when you see the I've heard it put like this with the Giants and the Dodgers. It's like having some people go into like taking the two teams and just having them go out on Jerry Springer.
Well, I guess that's one way of putting it, but another way of putting it is, of course, the rivalry dates back to how long? It goes all the way back to New York, back in the 40s and the 50s, and going from there. And it's just the rivalry has some rich tradition, and along with the good side of the rivalry, there's always bad sides to the rivalry too. So they kind of intertwine with each other. So it's kind of like the notion of interbeing. So one cannot be without the other. You know what I'm saying? I know it's like some Buddhism stuff I'm talking about here, but it definitely makes sense if you think about it. Oh, Bill got excited over that one. I can see a look on his face. He's like, You're giving me the thumbs up over there. All right, guys. All right, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you guys did enjoy the show, please drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel. It definitely helps my channel grow. And don't forget to hit the bell notification to stay up to date with new videos, live streams, and stuff like that along with my main channel as well. Okay, not that bell. We're just talking about a bell notification. You just click on that. You'll stay up to date with everything I do. So, I'm Kyle the Pug, and of course for Cowboy Nick.
Cowboy Nick is happy Thanksgiving, and enjoy your turkey. For all you that don't like turkey, get a turkey.
Alright, so anyways, like I said before, I'm Kyle the Pug, and we'll see you guys on Friday. So, happy Thanksgiving, guys. Hope you guys enjoy your meal, and have a good day, guys. And as always, stay safe. Peace!
You've been out all night, I don't know where you've been. You're slurring all your words, not making any sense. But I don't fucking care at all, 'cause I have hella feelings for you.